Hey, what's the gig? It's the Deal Machine. Oh, back with Howard Candy. I only got 15 seconds because I'm cheap. I bought the time. Listen. You got to keep your drinks cold. Where's Koozie? Where's Koozie? Show him. Yeah, $5. Hey, you got another one? You got a thin can? That's cool. Hey, look at this hat right here. It's going to be cold. That's 15. And, oh, yeah.
For over 70 years, one name has stood for history, legacy, and tradition in professional wrestling. And the centerpiece of that legacy is the original lineal heavyweight championship of the world, the one that started them all, known to many as the 10 pounds of gold. Now, by popular demand, you can have your very own symbol of excellence, as the NWA has teamed up with Fandu Belts to bring you the official replica of the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. This meticulously handcrafted belt is available in two options: the original pre-2021 Glory, as well as the updated version featuring the UK plate. Own the granddaddy of them all, the 10 pounds of gold. To order, visit fandubelt.com/NWA.
As to the National Heavyweight Title qualifying tournament, this historic belt in the Lightning One era has become the stepping stone to the 10 pounds of gold. And to that, look no further than, of course, the rise of EC3, our World Heavyweight Champion. Because holding that National Heavyweight title puts the spotlight on a talent and brings forward that level of competition that we want in the NWA. And this girds a competitor. It steels them and gets them ready for that march to the top. So from the moment that Thrillbilly Silas Mason put that belt down, and let me just say I had a feeling it was coming, I determined that we must have a vigorous and quick resolve. Because the moment a talent abdicates a belt, it creates a power vacuum in the NWA. And everybody rushes forward. Give me an opportunity. Well, here's your opportunity. And the key emphasis here is quick, because this belt, unmoored, causes more problems than you might imagine. So 8 men, 2 rounds, 4 singles matches to get to a 4-way. And at Hard Times in Dothan, Alabama, we'll resolve this question. And hopefully the talent that steps forward and claims that belt puts themselves on that glide path to the top. And hey, look at the 8 competitors involved. Burchill, Tom Latimer, Magic Jake Dumas, Carson Drake, AJ Kazana, Bulletproof Blake Troop, Brian Idol, and Zion. All worthy and worthwhile competitors here in the NWA. And for that, I'm proud and grateful, because the professional wrestling business is what we do, because this company built this business and will forever be about professional wrestling.
hello, you beautiful people. I wish I had taken a picture of Alex Taylor off the screen before I started. There we go.
It's quite all right. There's nothing wrong with that. You said beautiful people.
Most people would rather look at Alex Taylor. Anyway, well, hello. This is the NWA, the show celebrating the past, present, future, history, legacy, and tradition of the greatest pro wrestling entity of all time. Of course, we're talking about the National Wrestling Alliance. It's so good to see you, and I know that you are enjoying that picture of Alex Taylor. We'll get to Alex Taylor in just 1 second. It's good to see you guys. Hello, chat. You know what? Actually, Dealz, did you have something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I was waving. Hi.
I have something.
Oh, talk to me, Joe.
Okay.
I actually do, but you already have it, so you can get to it.
I'm cleaning out one of the bedrooms in my house, and it is becoming the nursery. So you have to get rid of a lot of the things of your youth. And so I came across something that I have saved for quite some time. It's this original Pokemon card trading card game binder with some original Pokemon cards in it, which I have no idea if any of these are actually worth money and could pay for my child's college. I hope so.
Are they in good condition? Do they have brisk corners and stuff, or no?
Yeah, they've been in here for years, and that haven't been. There's a Zapdos from Japan. It's all in Japanese.
Joe, as somebody who travels with you quite frequently and has the honor of being one of your close friends, and we both tolerate each other's things so well. Joe, when you were in Australia and just every day would go for a walk to hunt Pokemon, I have to tell you, I love that because I always kind of feel like you're a lot more cool and serious than I am at times. And this is the thing that makes me go, yes, he's just as big of a nerd as me.
Japanese Dragonite. So in the chat, I want to tell me what's your favorite Pokemon. Put it in the chat. I want to know. Blastoise is mine. I love Blastoise. It's my personal favorite. But tell me in the chat your favorite Pokemon. And it can be Gary. Gary could be your favorite Pokemon.
Gary's a Pokemon. He's trapped in a little shell that people throw. What do you evolve into?
Like if you saw this in real time, this is actually a Pokeball thing.
Oh, you're in a Pokeball.
It's like I Dream of Genie. It's like I Dream of Genie. You're in the lamp, but you're in the Pokeball.
Yeah. This is just what it looks like inside.
Right there. There's one right
Speaking
there.
of wild Pokemon, a lot of people are disappointed we took down that picture of Alex Taylor at the beginning.
Put it back up.
So actually, I'm going to do you guys one better. We have a special guest host tonight. You already know who it is. It's Alex Taylor.
Hey!
Oh, look at that.
Hey, baby.
What you drinking, buddy?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, me too. This is definitely a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Sure it is.
5%, baby. 5% Diet Dr. Pepper.
I'm on a
Alex
diet.
Taylor.
I'll lean up.
Charizard's dope.
Look at that. Those muscles.
One day I'm going to look like him.
Charizard?
One day.
What's your favorite Pokemon, Alex?
What's that?
What's your favorite Pokemon?
No, I'm into girls, man.
You're in the world as a small child.
Well,
Something within you that loves this sport.
AT, there's a whole thing online where even being into girls, I guess some of the Pokemon are female, and people post some really interesting artwork about it as well. If you ever want to go to deep dive, just Google that. It's going to get real weird.
I'll pull one up for you, Kyle, so we can.
Oh, let me see. Let me see if it's my type of Pokemon.
Pokemon talk, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what?
We're going to talk about wrestling, but instead.
Alex Taylor, we just announced that the Crockett Cup 2024 tournament is taking place. Last year, of course, we saw your teammate in the Southern Six. Before that, Kerry Morton teaming with Ricky Morton, and Ricky Morton, of course, shocking the wrestling world by letting himself be jaded enough to listen to his son about the way the world works now, and he's kind of a prick now. Regardless, no, I'm just calling it like I see it. But this year, Southern Six exists. AT's in the mix with Kerry Morton. You guys gonna go all the way? I gotta ask.
I think it's a full sweep, baby, because by the time Crockett Cup gets here, Thrillbilly will be the world's champion. So I think me and Kerry got to take the Crockett Cup.
Well, you and Kerry first have to get through Knox and Murdoch in a situation that was advertised right there. People might not know this or not, but steel cage happened at some point in time. Just putting that out there. That's going to be a hell of a thing. A good precursor for a tournament, if I ever did think there was one.
And they won the cup last year.
Be a good tune-up for us.
Yeah.
Like playing Appalachian State.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah,
Appalachian State.
It was a big upset in college. Division
Gotcha.
1 AA beat a
Kyle really has no idea what anybody's talking about in the show.
A Big Ten team.
Actual sports and Pokemon.
Guys, listen, if we wanted to talk about hot condiments, because AT, you say it when you're hot, I just tried Heinz jalapeno ketchup. Holy shit. That thing is delicious. I saw it on the shelves before they changed the label on it. I said, let me try that. If you ever have a craving for Whataburger spicy ketchup, it's in the palm of your hands right now. AT, what's your favorite condiment? I don't like condiments. I like women. Cool. Never mind.
Tough one. I don't know.
Fuck, man, you look great. Like, you obviously got to be a mustard guy, low calorie. You can't be hitting that shit with all the sugar like a sweet barbecue sauce or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm more of a mustard guy.
Yeah, I like stadium mustard. It's delicious.
Hey, yeah.
Got that. AT, you're my favorite member of the Southern Six. I think a lot of people feel that way. A lot of people. What?
Fuck me.
Joe Galli, you're an outlier. You're not a direct involved there.
I have the hat.
He has the hat.
So by that rationale, everybody that purchased the hat gets to be a member of the Southern Six. Is that what we've established?
Merch. You got to go get the merch, right?
Got to, yes.
Yeah.
And I'd also like to give a shout out on that same thing. Gary Horne, the newest member of Pretty Empowered.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. I fit right in, too.
That Pretty Empowered shirt's almost gone, as is the Southern 6T. It's down to about maybe 8. Alex and I have discussed a new design that will be
Thank you. That's what I was going to ask.
Very short.
And actually, since he brought it up, I mean, if you want to help clean the rest of that inventory out, Dealz brought us a special code today.
Give the code.
Look at that.
Code.
25% off if you use live deals.
Yeah.
Up until April 1st.
Live deal.
He ain't dead. He survived, damn it.
Yeah. Well, it's a live stream, and we're live, so it's live deal. Right?
And Jeff Jarrett tried to kill you, but you survived.
What was up with that? Was that Alex also in that
Alex
ring?
winning another title.
Yeah.
Which he always does.
I came to congratulate him. And I don't know what Jake did either. Jake was just come out and be like, all right, buddy. And double attacked all of us. And it was
I've talked to the police here in Hendersonville. There is a warrant out for Jeff Jarrett's arrest.
Yeah.
Good.
That unprovoked
it was a benefit show for recovery, right? For people who are in recovery and all that kind of nice thing. It came out to say, good job, Alex. Here came Jake. Was like, yay. And then here comes brother,
Well, I mean, what happens sometimes is people in recovery, they end up kind of, relapsing. And one of the things that Jeff is addicted to is hitting you guys in the head with guitars. You can't help it. It's going to happen.
I did say you helped, Jake. That's what I'm saying. I said I didn't know what you did. You were an innocent bystander. You came out to help.
Don't get hot, Jake.
We were all gonna cheer for Alex. Good job, buddy. You know what I mean? Just because
I mean, on the confetti.
Yeah, we might have kicked Chris a couple times, but he was laying in the middle of the ring. We were trying to celebrate.
He deserved it.
Didn't give Jeff I think Jeff's addicted to hitting me with a damn guitar. It's about the 7th time he's hit me with that thing.
Nick Patrick of the Southern Six.
In the chat, Nick Patrick of the Southern Six. Alex, you're part of one of the hottest factions in wrestling. Everybody's trying to jump on this bandwagon right now. How's that?
Shady Northeast. He is a card carrying member, I believe, right now. Alex?
Oh, he is. Yeah, he's not fully affiliated yet, but he's almost there. Way more than Scott.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sick bird.
He's the worst.
Also, I love that Kevin Keenan's photo is from his LinkedIn profile or something on here.
It is. It's like pro businessy.
Hey, brother is just a Shady Northeast ref. He's a shady realtor too.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, what's the name of your friend there?
Dusty.
What's up, Dusty?
Dusty's gonna plunder. Oh, fantastical. Folks, again, this is the NWA weekly program. I was told we have to do this all the time now, that we should be mentioning this. Thanks for tuning in. We're with Alex Taylor, member of the Southern Six.
Figure this out. Are we on the TikTok live?
We can't do it yet. We're working on it.
God.
We have to thank one member of the Southern Six, Kerry Morton, for helping us be live on Facebook right now because
his name is
I couldn't make it happen.
Gary Horne, ladies and gentlemen, has been banned from Facebook due to a post from several years ago. Nothing crazy. I was very happy to find out it wasn't anything crazy. It was just like a stupid joke. And he even you want to know how you know it's a joke? Because it's funny and nobody would actually say that. Boom. Facebook prison.
Yep. For 2021.
I thought you were out. I thought they bonded you out.
Can't go live. I can't go live.
You're afraid of what he might say live.
Hey, hold on. Time out. Homicide's in the chat.
What?
What?
No. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely homicide. I can tell. He drinks.
How can you read that in the voice of
It's your uncle. He's in the chat, guys.
Hold on, let me see if I can get my. Oh, I have my eyes up. Oh, I can't think. No, we're gonna find my homicide. To drink naturalized beer on Pornhub. Dustin said, "Fuck you, fuck you."
Wow.
I can't. Guys, I had a Tyson bite, so I don't know if I'm gonna be great tonight.
I don't know what that is, Kyle.
This is an all-star chat here. We got
Drugs.
Shady Northeast, Homicide, Magic Jake, the all-star cat.
I bring people in, baby.
I'm
We're
telling
gonna
you.
have to start. We're gonna have to start
know what I
doing
got
this
to
show
say.
later.
Oh my God! From now on, you're going to be announced as the Draw, Alex Taylor. Let me update my
baby.
cards. Let me update my
Amy
cards. right
Berryman,
here.
I said, did you see we're in Texas? You got tickets to Crockett Cup, I bet, right? You're going to Crockett Cup because we are.
Amy's coming to Texas. She's coming.
Yeah, she's got it. She's been waiting for something further out west. Well, here we go. Crockett Cup 2024, May 18th.
There's wrestling.
OC
You
Theater,
might not be able
40.
to see it on that graphic, but there will be wrestling there.
There will be
doing
it's a national
today.
Alliance signature event. This is
You
good.
may or
This is
may
gonna
not
be
know
on
the
the-
Crockett Cup involves professional wrestling.
Yes, a tag team
graphic
wrestling
gives me,
tournament.
that
If
graphic
you
gives
want
me
to know,
PTSD from when I did commercial flooring because that looks like a wool 18 by 18 pattern mat. And, buddy, let me tell you, trying to measure that out and put a seam in there. Have fun with that.
I'm hesitant to bring this up because I know AT will just tell me how he really feels when I bring this up. The Gigolo Draw.
It's not the worst thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So we'll just stick with the draw.
But it is
Oh,
terrible.
Sammy Callahan is the draw? What kind of art does he do? Oh, I feel like I need to follow up on my current wrestling product and other promotions. My apologies. So yes, the draw, Alex Taylor.
Well, let's talk about this. Since Alex is here,
won't stop.
Rocket Cup coming. You got this. You got to run into Trevor and Knox in the cage. You guys got that coming because they're all pissed off. Last time you guys had the match in Fort Lauderdale, the bodies everywhere, all over the floor. It was a double DQ, was it not, Joe? I mean, you and I were there, but I seem to be kind of forgetting.
Y'all were crazy. You're crazy.
They're signing up for an ass whooping in a cage, and then they can come back and get a loss in the Crockett Cup too if they want it.
Whoa!
Nice,
Damn.
nice.
That confidence is something that I think ABC Stardust did on here. Alex, how does it feel to be part of the fabulous Freebirds of the 21st century?
It's pretty great, Kyle. I wouldn't say the fabulous Freebirds of the 21st century. I think we've surpassed anything and everything they ever did, respectfully.
Southern
That ABC Stardust stupid question. Don't blame me for that one.
Oh, I don't read, bro.
Well, you haven't written and sung your own song yet, so you're going to have to do that next.
Say that again.
You're going to have to write and sing your own song next because they did that.
I'm working on something.
All right.
good.
You know, Thorilli was in a band for a while, so
Yeah.
That's right.
Bad
But we
Street,
have-
Hendersonville, Tennessee.
I don't know. Battlesnake's pretty hard though. I don't know if we can replace that.
I forgot that Thrill Billy used to be in a band, and then I upset him when we were in the airport, and I sent that song to Billy. Completely forgot. Oh my God, fireworks!
Hey, look at this.
Oh, there-
Look at this. Look at Cosmic Joe's getting good use out of that lunchbox. You see it?
I know. You can put all kinds of stuff in it. You put merch in it. You can put important documents like your social security card and your credit card.
You could put Dr. Pepper's in it.
You can put little medicines. You can put
Yeah.
anything you want.
Whatever you want.
It
That's the lunchbox he's talking about.
can be full of Pokemon cards.
Yeah. Use the code.
All that stuff. That Southern Six shirt's almost gone. Pretty
God,
Power
I'm
shirt almost gone.
Yeah.
There's Carson Drake modeling
Hey, look
that
at that
guy.
jacket.
Carson Drake not almost gone.
Oh,
No, he just got here, but the jacket's moving.
is Alex's signature on that poster?
Of course. We were trying to tell him, so he had to, Joe and Alex have to be on every poster. We can't move.
Right?
You can get that all over on the nationalwrestlingalliance.com website, a revamped website. If you haven't been there, got the roster page everybody wanted so long. You can see Alex Taylor over there, read more about him. You can also check out the NWA official wrestling magazine over there. Just click up at the top where it says magazine. and lots of stuff on that website. You need to check that out. The lovely Pollo Domar behind a lot of that. So props to Pollo.
Website is a great way to learn. Yeah, great. It's a great way to learn about NWA talent. Just like every Monday night, we're here. NWA. This is the NWA, our weekly program. We've got Alex Taylor of the Southern Six joining us right now. AT, I have to ask. Everybody's got free time, baby. What's your thing that you like to do in free time? Joe collects Pokemon. I do dumb things with my life and have action figures. Dealz looks like that. Gary is just a success. What do you do?
Well, I can tell that gummy's hitting you pretty hard, Kyle. So I'll try to make this. Hobby. I lift a lot of weights. I train. I watch old wrestling. Play with my cat.
What's your favorite match of all time? What's the thing that you go to that's like your comfort food for wrestling?
That's a tough question. Top of my head, Sean and Brett, WrestleMania.
It's not bad. I do
It's
Sean
not bad
and
at all.
Hell in a Cell.
They're pretty good.
That's a good one too.
I do Sean Austin at the Rumble. At the Rumble? No, not
Actually,
the King of the Ring.
Landell.
King of the Ring.
Landell, Jake, not Lindell. Landell.
Chuck Liddell.
Magic Jake gambles. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, he does. Your brother's got a problem.
That's why he's got the cards. He could do all the tricks.
I called this episode The Rise of Alex Taylor because I've just loved seeing like Alex Taylor starting off early on in the National Wrestling Alliance. He was there from close, not exact beginning, but he was around.
In 1948, Alex Taylor was wrestling.
The Lightning One era of the National Wrestling
I don't know
Alliance.
if you found this out, guys, but NWA 76 is going to be a celebration of Alex Taylor.
He ruled Central States in '85.
It will be a celebration, baby.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Yeah, well, I just and now you're part of one of the hottest factions in the National Wrestling
He
Alliance.
showed up right after '73, Gary.
Yeah, there you go. Right after 73. And I love seeing this progression you've got. And now your group, Throwbillies, obviously cashed in the national title. He's going for the World's Heavyweight Championship. You and Kerry have been talking about the World Tag Team Championship, but also you're facing Knox and Murdoch in the cage. Sounds pretty promising for the Crockett Cup for you guys. I mean, is that your next goal? Is the tag team titles? Is that what you would foresee for yourself?
Well, I think that's the logical next step. We haven't been beaten. No one's even gave us a close match. So
yeah, you called out Aron and said shine him up.
Hey, I mean, I think that's what we need to do. I think once Thrill's the world's champion, me and Kerry got the tag belts. You know, Colby Carino's still ducking me. To this day, I can't get that brother on the line. So
nothing. Yeah.
Right now, it looks like the tag belts are the future, but I'm still eyeing that junior heavyweight title as well.
I like the idea.
After all of it.
Right? I mean, after I get that one, check that off the bucket list. I might put on a few more pounds and see what Thrillbilly's talking about.
Whoa!
Whoa, bro! Wow, Southern Six already exploding.
Nah, no exploding. We're professionals.
Yeah. I've got to ask you a question. When you guys started hanging out, and then you came up with the Southern Six because you literally lived this gimmick. Was there a part of you that was like, this will never actually be a thing that happens in front of a camera?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, we started doing it. We were just bullshitting in Australia, calling ourselves the Six. That's the only reason I got the tattoos because, hey, when are you going to go to Australia? And we're never going to talk about this Six thing again. And then the next week it's TV. Now I look like a mark with it tattooed on me. Whatever.
He was ready for it.
You got a story for it. Story for it. Doesn't matter.
First tour.
Alex Taylor spitting truthy truths.
Pollo Domar in the chat. Was there ever a part of you that was ever like, there aren't even six of us?
Some people
That's my thing.
Count.
I don't even understand that question.
Understand the question.
That's a secret.
They can't count.
Yeah. No.
You didn't even ask them about their hard-fought victory they just had on Power, Gary. Brutal Bob and Double D.
Yeah, I saw a question in the chat earlier. I couldn't find it again, asking about how did it feel finding out Pearl Harbor was Throwbilly's favorite, second favorite movie. But yeah, you guys, Brutal Bob, Devin
Bruiser
Dixon,
Bob.
Bruiser Bob. Sorry, yeah.
Respect to that brother.
Bruiser Bob burned down Throwbilly's double wide, I'm told.
Or EC3 did it. I'm not exactly sure.
Or messing with a propane tank. Who knows?
I mean, the jury's still out, but
oh God, I hope there's not a jury. Thank God for muscles.
Pollo sounds bitter about the Throwbilly situation in the chat.
No. Pollo's hitting on AT. That's what Pollo said. Thank God for muscles. Yeah, that's all that is.
Oh, is that what it was? Okay.
Yeah.
Burn down the house.
Anyway, but no, that was a hard fought victory you guys got on NWA Power. Some might say you got a little jump on Bruiser Bob there, but
I think Devin Dixon jumped us.
That's the way I saw it.
We overcame the odds and we came out with the victory.
Yeah, Devin Dixon was hiding behind the curtain all day, just waiting for them to come out there so you could rush out there. I mean, you didn't see that, Gary? That's what I saw. I mean,
you were at ringside, obviously. And I clearly I didn't see everything.
Bruiser Bob had put on a janitor outfit earlier in the day, so we didn't even see him sneak in.
I try not to pay attention when I see people jerking curtains, so that's all I'm going to say.
Yikes!
You've seen. I saw Bruiser Bob over in JCP. Alex, you've been making a name for yourself in over in Joe Kazana Promotions,
baby.
Yeah, well, that's fair. That is fair. But I just thought that was kind of cool. If you ever get a chance to check out Joe Kazana Promotions, the territories of National Wrestling Alliance, you can see people like Alex Taylor over there competing at the highest level.
I'll be there, Nate.
Oh, you're going in April?
Hey, Joe Kazana's a good man. He's got some dumbass kids, but good man.
And nephews. He's got some dumbass nephews, too.
I met them.
Yeah, that's the other brother. But yeah, even
the Monday night shit talk.
Bubblegum didn't even help us, Alex, when we got attacked. He was sitting in the plate. Did you see him? I saw him after.
In the stands eating popcorn.
Yeah, little prick. Let it to attack.
I hope you're watching, KC.
No, but Joe, I saw Papa Joe in the chat. He's in there.
All right, let's go back to the to get to know your favorite wrestler, Alex Taylor play along that I like to do everything on here. AT, when you were younger, did you dream about being a professional wrestler, and who do you want to emulate when you got into the business?
Yeah, I did. Still Shawn Michaels. I got a Shawn Michaels DVD when I was in about the 4th grade, and I watched it religiously every night. It was the From the Vault one, the blue one with
I bootlegged that one a few times. Yeah, he's on
the great one.
Yeah,
like Kyle's looking for it right now.
Yeah, I have it somewhere. No, I have it somewhere. I think it might be packed. Oh, it's over here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From the Vault. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. The Iron Man match, the ladder match, the match with Triple H at SummerSlam 02. I've seen those matches more than I've seen any other match, probably. But
yeah, that Iron Man match is
a lot of glare, Kyle.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, that Iron Man match is ridiculous.
I can't figure out how big that shelf is Kyle's going up next to. That's a huge shelf, but Kyle's also short, so it's just depends.
No, that's a pretty big shelf, too. But I also am pretty short.
Hey,
God, why do we got to bring size up into this? Just because I've got one of the biggest people that's ever lived, AT over here, Alex Taylor. Just monster of the roster there, overshadows everybody else. You got to make fun of my height? That's fine. He's a big enough man where we don't need to bring me down to bring him up.
Taker at Mania 25. That wouldn't have been on that DVD, Brian. That happened a couple of years after that DVD was made.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, was at Shawn Michaels' return match at SummerSlam that year when he came back in the street clothes. Holy shit, what a show.
Oh, that was, yeah. No, but yeah, that Shawn Michaels and Eddie Guerrero, Benoit, those guys. I think later, after I discovered the internet, I really am like finding older stuff, Dynamite Kid and the Midnight Express.
Benoit kind of emulated himself after Dynamite Kid, so give it that little crack right there. Got to get hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. It's very important to stay carbonated. Never forget.
Hydrate.
Then after you were a letterman in football, which nobody's pointed out here.
I was a letterman captain of my high school football team.
Yeah, Gallatin.
Look at that.
Right? Shout out to Gallatin.
Shout out to the Green Wave.
You left for
what'd you play at football?
I played center.
Center?
I'm kidding.
Is this a basketball position? I don't know sports.
Shut up, Kyle.
Oh, boy.
I'm talking to you.
Actually, hockey, basketball, and football all have a center. God.
Jesus Christ, how can you keep track of it?
It's pretty easy. You left for Iowa to train for wrestling right after that or no?
I went to college for a year, and they want you to go to class and do your work, so I didn't do well. So then I was like, I'm going to go be a pro wrestler. And I saw on, I think one of my friends showed me on Twitter, I think, that Seth Rollins is opening a school in Iowa. And I was like, where the fuck's Iowa at? So I figured that out and sent brother my money and went and became a pro wrestler.
Look at that. And I verified this because I literally, it was the first day I met you, went, really?
He checked me.
Yeah. And then I texted Seth Rollins and I go, do you know this guy? He goes, yeah. And I was like, motherfucker. Language, sorry.
Yes, a little late.
I was about to say, you've really been hammering on it so far this episode. So I think it's
Gary's going to have to get a 10-second delay gimmick or something.
That is what I need. How is that training with somebody like that who's like currently a veteran, like a considered a ring general and like one of the top stars in the business? Do you ever feel like he's checking you out to see how you did, to make sure you don't sully his name, or do you ever watch him and just, I don't know, how does that feel, like knowing that you trained under that guy?
Well, you started with a question, then you kind of veered off, but I did. Best I can.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Just work with me here.
I hope he's paying attention. Yes. And yeah, it's a good way to get into a lot of places. It's a good name to drop. But at the same time, it gets a lot of expectation on you. And when I started training there, I'm trying to think, it was 2015. So, I mean, yeah, he was already a guy at that point, but he wasn't the guy yet. So that kind of happened during training. So that was cool. So the price for the school went way up, and I'd already paid, so I was good.
That's good. That's good.
But
it's a deal.
Yeah, it's a great deal. No, yeah. But I mean, I don't know the best way to say. There's a lot of guys that try and be wrestlers, and a lot of them suck. So, like, not everybody that comes from the school is going to be great, but they're going to have Kyle.
I was trained by Brian Danielson, and I'm a freaking ring announcer and help run a wrestling company. I was the shits in the ring. I just made other people look good. So you're right. It doesn't matter who trains you. If you don't have the skill, you're not going anywhere. You got the skill.
You have a job in wrestling, Kyle. You're better than 99%
run the ropes.
Everybody else.
Crisscross.
I could run the ropes. I could do a bunch of stuff.
I'm just strong, Kyle. I bet you and I could chain for 2 hours.
But the fact of the matter is AT is such a success on his own merits without even having to fall on that namesake. That's impressive, because there's a lot of people you meet that aren't capable of living up to somebody that trained them.
Oh, right.
Brian Idol trained Magic Jake. I did not know that.
Makes a lot of sense. That's why you're the shits.
Oh, there you go. All right, I'm going to take a risk here because there's a guy in the chat named Abe Motocon. Can you please ask Alex if I could ask for advice, please? Alex, are you willing to give advice?
He is here to help the world. Please tell me it's relationship problems, or like, what are you going to do with your life?
Do a cattle mutilation? No. Somebody
come on, Abe.
So, Abe, bring it on in the chat when you're ready. When you feel comfortable, we will ask
Alex anything.
Yeah.
Ask Alice anything. AAA.
Whoa, Abe, wow. Come on. That was a waste.
I was ready for something like super, super intense, but I caught my cat smoking, so I took his lighter, hid my stash, but I think he can roll himself. He doesn't even have pockets to hide matches, so how does he keep lighting up, and how can I stop him?
Oh,
dude,
it's him in his ball.
I won't jump on Alex. I have my own advice.
Oh, cat lovers here.
That's tough. Well, buy more weed, I guess.
It's not rocket science.
Yeah,
apparently, that's what Joe was going to say too.
Do you know I didn't make the connection? I saw smoking, and I thought the cat smoked cigarettes.
Cats vape, Kyle.
Over yours. Again, this is the NWA every Monday night. Things get a little weird sometimes. We've got Alex Taylor of the Southern Six here, Gary Horne, Danny Dealz, Joe Galli, the voices of the National Wrestling Alliance, and I'm some guy who's bald there. We're talking Pokemon. We're talking AT.
You're one of the voices too, Kyle. What are you talking?
And if you're okay with this weirdness,
there we go.
let everybody know by liking this video right now. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube if you're not already. Also, make sure you're watching on the CW, NWA Power. New episode every Tuesday. We're coming to Tampa, by the way.
Whoa!
Oh, look at that. On April 12th and April 13th for NWA Power tapings. Alex Taylor will be there.
He is. He's hidden right there.
He's right by Miss Star, above Austin Idol.
Is that Brian Idol?
Right next to Gags.
Is that the guy who's
a lot bigger on this? A lot of people that shouldn't be here.
Wow. Everybody's talking about I'm unhinged, but AT's just saying anything that comes to his mind, like legit.
They should put a picture of me and Joey G down there.
Yeah, why aren't we on there?
I don't even get graphics. But you guys all got it.
Back up one more time.
I don't get it.
You want the graphic back?
Yeah.
I think me and Cruzito have heat, man. He doesn't make graphics for me anymore.
I am somewhat proud because, I've seen a lot of professional wrestling graphics in my time. To have this many people on a graphic and have only 2 tongues out is a major success.
Yes.
It's like Joe Alonzo is trying to get his tongue out, but he can't quite figure out how to do it.
He thought about it.
Yeah.
Nice.
He thought about it, but thought 19 other people are going to do that, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, exactly.
And instead, he looks like everybody else.
I just see Colby. That's
Gags.
Right.
Oh, Gags. Oh, my God. How'd I miss that?
He just blends right in. I mean, that's why you got to check every closet in your house before you go to sleep at night, because Gags will just blend right in.
I'm okay with those two, but I do wish the tongue would go away from the shot. Yeah.
Why don't we sell Gags masks? Is it because it's going to get weird? It's going to get real weird.
I don't think the deal man hasn't looked into that. We're paused there for a moment. Don't think I haven't looked into that.
AT, if you can get a Gags mask, would you wear that when you're having fun?
I don't think I would, Kyle Davis.
It's too pretty.
I'm just laughing at Joe reacting to that. I can see it where he's like, what is happening? Anyway.
Okay. Look at this. Friday, April 26th, Harriman High School, Harriman Heat 2. Alex, are you going to be at this? Joe Kazana Promotions?
He's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Yeah.
Kazana, book me. I know you're watching.
They've already announced the match, baby. You ain't keeping up?
Oh yeah. You and Thriller taking on no wait, it's you and Carrie, right?
Yep.
Taking on the Country Gentlemen. That's right.
Actually, I'd love to be at that show. Joe Kazana, book me, not Joe.
Yeah.
Book both of us. Book both of us.
I'm there.
Also, by the way, Dealz is going to kill me if I don't mention this. You've got the Squared Circle Expo coming up. They're going to have a parade of champions March 30th, 2024. But we're going to see Dealz and Tiffany Nieves there on both dates, the March 29th and 30th. I was getting there, Joe. There is a NWA World Heavyweight Championship match. EC3 is defending against Carson Drake at that event.
Oh, yeah.
Also, apparently, Matt Cardona versus Ultimo Dragon. That was on the thing, too. That looks entertaining. But EC3, look at that. Yeah. Look at all this. Look at that. That's a packed card, ladies and gentlemen. If you wanted to see Carson Drake, EC3, and the boys all together, Parade of Champions, March 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Squared Circle.
The 29th and the 30th, Tiffany and I will be meeting and greeting. It's a giant convention. There's 2 shows. There's a show Friday night, and Parade of Champions is a Saturday night. But it's going to be awesome. It's a good.
Book me, Kazana.
It's a good. No, this is the convention in Indianapolis.
Kazana, book me for it.
But it's a good con. I think this is the 3rd year. Actually, last year the Il Begotten was supposed to be there, but 312 got moved to that date, so we couldn't do it.
While we're talking cons, I don't mean this to be insulting.
What?
Dealz, you're the con man. You're at every con there is. Are you going to be doing anything with the WrestleCon Super Show April 4th with the NWA?
We won't be at WrestleCon this year now.
There we go. Just answered in the chat. That by the con man, not like that. There's other people in the company that are con men, not him.
Usually the Deal Machine is at WrestleCon. This year I won't be there, but Squared Circle will be there. It's a good con. I did the first one 3 years ago. Me and AK did it. It was pretty fresh. It was a little weird because it was still like everybody was still half COVID. So if you sat behind the table, the sign, you didn't have to wear a mask. But if you went in front of it a foot away, you had to wear one.
Science.
It was really weird.
Oh, shit. I just realized that Ultimo Dragon, I did think you retired too. Alex Taylor, be honest with me. Is it you under the mask at the show?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Ultimo Dragon Taylor? Hell yeah.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
baby.
Maybe that's your new name. You could be Ultimo or something like that. Ultimo Alex Taylor. I like that.
No.
No,
We already got a
not
dragon
feeling
in the Southern Six, so that doesn't work either. Yeah, there we go.
But it'll be a good time. So
I thought you quit.
This is actually the one from Australia.
That's the idea.
Oh, that was the catalyst for the downward spiral.
I have kept this from Australia.
That's great.
Hey, there's
Look at this. You finally pestered him enough. Joe Kazana is considering booking some voices of the NWA very soon.
Well, Joe, you said I was there in April. That's what you told me.
Uh-oh. Alex is leaving.
Yeah, he's had enough of it.
Alex has nothing on his walls.
Yeah.
It makes me think that he got jacked because he's just doing that playing card prison workout all the time in an empty room.
That's a good workout.
I know it is.
On that wall.
I think. Oh, there he is.
The green whistle.
I think it's dry.
The finisher's namesake. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever wondered why, when Alex Taylor wins every match he's in, why he hits the green whistle as his finisher, and you hear Joe Galli call it out, that is the aforementioned green whistle. Because once you get that, you're not going to feel anything, baby.
No, baby. You're out.
Oh.
That's fantastic that you guys still have that. I have a boomerang when we were in Australia. That's what I've got. And also, Joe, you got this still, baby. I hope we all still have this.
Oh, God. Cycling will knock it right out, Kyle. Don't worry about it.
Oh, the scarf. I do have the scarf.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. Aussie rules football, baby. Let's do this damn thing. Come on, guys. This is how you know that. Yes. Yes.
You know what it is, David?
Wow. Tigers for life.
Oh,
Tigers
man.
for life.
Go to a game or something?
We did actually. I believe the day after, 2 days after AT broke himself.
We went to the game. I was on a sling. I was on beer and painkillers, baby. And I don't want to give credit to the wrong guy. I think it was Joe that said, "Alex, you want a scarf?" I was like, "I do," and he bought me a scarf. So
goddamn right I did.
It's one of my favorite pictures. Is the three of us entering the stadium that way. It was Aussie rules football, and we were trying to learn the rules as it was going on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever experienced foreign sports that are highly aggressive and entertaining, you need to do it with a Thrillbilly, Silas Mason, and AT. That's just learning what the combination of alcohol and pain pills will do to alleviate pain overseas. Folks, it was one for the memory books, and one of my favorite things ever. That's right, Richmond. Meow. What else we got going on? This is nice and cozy. I'm glad I still have this.
Well, AT was telling us that they're gonna win the Croc Cup Southern Six, so we might as well not even do it. They said they're just gonna win.
Yeah, we're gonna fill it up with Miller Lite and party all night, baby.
Yeah.
You've been
You're
next to the
thinking
cup.
of doing like a free bird rules kind of thing with that, with like all three of you guys participating?
I don't make the matches, Gary, but I think that's a good idea. I'm sure Thrill will be defending the world title at that event, though, after he takes it from EC3.
That's fair.
I don't know what he's got going on.
He did relinquish the national title, Garrison. Got to keep up with the prop.
Hey, I'm keeping up with it. We saw on the opening of this very show, NWA President William Patrick Corgan announcing the national title tournament. If you watched Power this past week, every Tuesday on the CW, it's available on demand right now for you. But you saw Blake Bulletproof Troop defeated Brian Idol in the main event of that show to advance to
part of the tournament.
Yeah. So
we have more tournament matches on the tomorrow's show.
You sure do.
Preview it with AT here.
Will Sylvia be taking his shirt off again on this episode?
Yeah, he definitely gets that in when he can. I mean, when it's guys like you, I don't see why you don't. You just work it in there somewhere. So you get to wrestle every
with his shirt on.
Every episode with your shirt off. So he just wanted to compare pecs. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Go ahead. Run down the ground.
A lot of men question what happens when women get together, but I think a lot of women don't question what happens when a lot of men get together. And I think Gary just gave it away. They just compare pecs.
Yeah, there you go. Also, Joe Kazana pointed this out, so I want to give him some props here. Harriman Heat there April 26th. There you go. Country Gentlemen taking on the Southern Six. It's right there for you, so you can see that. And that's going to be a good one. Let's see if Southern Six stay undefeated at that point.
Every time I see that AJ Kazana graphic, I just look at the branding iron and realize that's mirrored.
Yeah.
That's not what he really looks like. That's a flipped version. That's not the real AJ Kazana. Anyway.
It looks like a couple's pic, honestly, if I'm looking at it right now.
JC's got his arm wrapped around him, and he's like, hey, his hand is...
Picture.
Oh, man, you know what? I believe the royal family put this graphic out because there's a lot of weird inconsistencies in it. I don't think...
They took a prom picture.
Actually, we've all done it. I've got one with Thrill Billy. I've got one with so many different people. It just happens.
Hey, Plunkarino.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm not taking that match. No, that's not going to happen.
We're going to get kicked off of Facebook if we're having peck-offs.
That made me do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can't have nipple on here. It's just on Instagram. It'll get you kicked off.
I can't run any more risks with social media. I'm in hot water as it is.
Job, Gary. You can't do it anymore.
I can't believe you, of all people, got banned. That's great.
It was really the dumbest picture. It was like a meme, and they just decided later they didn't like it. So
and now he's the king of Rumble, but that's beside the point.
Papa Joe says it is a prom pick, and Plunky is the chaperone.
Fantastic.
I thought we were going to preview Power with AT here. Well, we
are going to talk about NWA Power because as
and on the background,
we are hit that like button, by the way, if you haven't already. For God's sake, just tell the people you love us. And we're going to talk about NWA Power coming up tomorrow. An all new episode drops on the CW.
CJ. What's up, girl?
Usually about 9 a.m., 9-ish a.m. Yeah.
Everybody's been asking where CJ is. We found out she's trapped in the graphic.
There she is.
There she is. And we're going to see a tag team match. Speaking of Crockett Cup coming up, tag team action's a big part of the National Wrestling Alliance. We're going to see Magnum Muscle joining forces once again to take on Tim Storm and Jax Dane.
You think this is
one of these teams?
A potential Crockett Cup preview or no? What do you think?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, baby. Why not?
It could be. Last time we saw Magnum Muscle together, was it... Oh, have they wrestled together since their television title match?
It's been a while, and frankly, I don't know if it's Crockett Cup season is why we're seeing Magnum Muscle again, if Mims has accepted the loss of the TV title. Either way, Magnum Muscle back stronger than ever, ready to face Tim Storm and Jax Dane. Jax keeping Tim, saying, listen, your job as a wrestler, your career, it's still there. Don't just settle for the broadcast booth. These two men are looking to prove themselves, former world champions. Magnum Muscle have an uphill battle, but their chance to shine.
AT, your expert analysis, who would you call in this matchup?
Oh, Tim and Jax all the way. I mean, Dak is a phenomenal wrestler. And that's all I'll say about that team. But I think, Jax and Tim in a landslide.
He's got the claw.
All right. Alex holding nothing back. So that national title tournament we were talking about, it's a 2-round tournament. So basically the first round is all these singles matches. The winners of those matches are going to compete in a 4-way in Dothan at Hard Times, which is going to air on the CW. One of those matches tomorrow taking place. Magic Jake is taking on Burchill. This is gonna
with CJ.
Yeah, but if you're in the chat and you're following here, I've got some real bad news. Magic Jake said that she locked herself in her trunk and he can't find the key, but truth be told, he hasn't really looked, but he's going to find it, probably. So that's why I thanked him for being an honest illusionist. So if anybody hears knocking from a random trunk, please open it. Could be CJ.
Yeah, let her out.
Yeah.
All right.
Who you got winning this one, AT?
Oh, man, I'm gonna have to go with the Magic Man on this one. Yeah. Even though he was trained by Idol, I think he's got what it takes.
And he smokes, which is always good for athletes.
It looks so cool though.
he does look cool. It's not lit. Look at it. He didn't light it, at least for the picture.
I'm good with either of those men walking away the winner of that match.
They used to sell them. I'm the only one old enough to
with the powder, with the paper and the powder, so you could blow through and get the powder. Yes, I do remember those. That might be Northeast. I don't know. Who the hell knows what that is?
Could be.
Who knows?
What
Magician
else
versus Fire. What else we got?
There's one more national championship tournament match, and that is going to be AJ Kazana with Bobby Fulton in his corner taking on Zion with Austin Idol.
Why is Bobby Fulton here? What is going on? Well, Joe
Kazana, if you're following NWA Power, Joe Kazana is I believe he's on a suspension right now because of his attack of Anthony Andrews.
Suspended from the chat too. We know he's chatting.
That's a good point.
So obviously Kazana can get suspended from the company, but not from social media and the internet, whereas Gary's the opposite. Gotcha.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Super weird.
Right. So Bobby even told May last week that he's there to counterbalance Austin Idol, who is a genius. So I don't know if he'll be able to do that, but I got Zion win this one. He also has the best theme music in the company.
I got AJ Kazana on this one. AJ is even as a tag team wrestler, he's amazing. But as a singles guy, he's got the strength, he's got the power, and damn it, he wants it. So I'm just saying, AJ.
It's all going to come down to if Bobby Fulton found his jacket. If he did, then AJ can win this match.
It's true. That's a throwback.
AT, who you got?
I think Zion's going to take this one. I think AJ's too worried about bulls and horses and shit and posting sauna videos on Instagram. He's not. His head's not in the game.
Wait a second. There's sauna videos on Instagram. Is he comparing the pecs to everybody else as well? Is he part of the pec challenge?
Well, he's not doing well in it.
Jesus.
Man. All right. Well.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. All right. I do want to show this. We got this to talk about. The weird stuff's been going on Power this season here recently, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on this guy.
This is all mine, but nobody else knows it yet. See, after 4 decades, it could be 4 millennium, people pushing, people pulling, people wanting, and they just don't get it. I've been there, I crossed that line, I bled, I sweat, I cried, and I've been abandoned once again, but then again. You've abandoned me, but maybe you haven't. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, I'm both. So you want those favors? All right. Because what good is power if you can't do anything with it? I am the power. I don't have the power. I make the power. So come and ask. But you're going to pay. But you're going to pay a price. It doesn't come like this. It comes from in here. So be ready if you ask. When you sleep at night and you hear the knock on the door and under the bed and in the closet in the dark and the shadows, I'm going to come and collect. Be sure what you want.
How are you guys feeling about this weird Vampiro stuff that's going on?
You mean he's putting together a little creepy?
Yeah, I mean, Vampiro.
Have you had any experience with Vampiro, AT, so far?
I have not. I was listening to him at first, but he kind of lost me, so I started playing with my cat on the floor. But I'm
okay.
I mean, if you hang out with him too long, he'll try to set you on fire and throw you off stairs. He's a weird, crazy character. In fact, I helped run a wrestling company. I do not have Vampiro's cell phone number. I have to find ways of reaching it.
Fire, Kyle?
No, it was a sting joke. But regardless, Vampiro, athlete, human being, and everything, the dude is weird from the get-go. Sometimes when you're on here, you find out things. You're like, oh, so-and-so's not really everything I thought they were. Vampiro's everything you think he is. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, that's true. And
if you go back in the archives, he still had one of the best appearances on the show where he just showed up and crashed the show and went crazy on Violent J, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that was – hey, just – that was a wild conversation they had. I'm still not 100% sure about everything they were talking about, but it's out there. If you want to take a look when Violet J showed up and Vampiro crashed it. But the real reason I bring this up is because Ryan Davis is on the right path here. He was talking to Mecha Wolf 2 weeks ago. This past week, he was talking with Alex Misery. And then this week on NWA Power, Mecha Wolf is taking on Alex Misery in what is an unsanctioned matchup. So this is interesting.
That is the best looking Alex in the NWA.
proving their mettle to Vampiro. Also, they both have symbols on their foreheads there. I just noticed that. That's a unity right there.
Well, Alexander Miserable is Brothers Elevator doesn't go all the way to the top. I'm not saying Werewolf Brothers does either, but yeah, they're both kind of crazy. This is some universal horror type stuff going on. We got a Dracula, we got a wolf, and I got what's Misery? What is he?
He kind of moves weirdly like a mummy. He's like a fast mummy.
He's Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's who he's going to be.
Okay.
So
okay.
We've got the yeah. You know,
I can see it. But this
fun fact: Wolfman has nards.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Okay. AT, any thoughts on this
Maybe that
matchup?
could be the name, Monster Squad.
Experience,
That's right, baby.
expert analysis.
I think Michael Wolf's got this one for sure. This guy comes in. He's got my name. Didn't ask if it was cool, and it just rubs me the wrong way. And
now he has to be Alex Happiness. It doesn't make any sense, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it needs to be like Adam Happiness. You know, can't
By
change
the
the first name. Come on, Kyle.
By the way, I also misheard you for a second there, and all I could think of is if you take the face paint off of Mecha Wolf, does he become Michael Wolf? Because I thought I heard Michael Wolf for a second.
No, yeah, that's
I
why I
heard
said his name, Mike Wolf.
Yeah, Michael Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, that Mickey Wolf boy. Yeah.
Oh,
all of this is tomorrow.
The
on
inside
NWA
lobby
Power.
joke. I'll catch you up later. Yeah, that's tomorrow. I'm excited. 9 a.m. for me.
And if you
That's
don't
right.
know, there's going to be wrestling on that program, ladies and gentlemen. Despite what you may
Professional wrestling on NWA Power on the CW.
even
And
though
you
you
get to hear
think
me,
it's not
And you
wrestling,
get to hear
still tune
Joe.
in.
And you get to hear Kyle.
I'm laughing at conference call throwbacks on there. Ladies and gentlemen, CWTV.com. You can stream it on there. No cable prescription, and nothing. You don't need anything. You just need internet. That's what you need. You get the internet, you get this app, you do that stuff. Watch it Tuesdays. You need to catch up. There's 2 seasons on there right now. New episodes drop every Tuesday. If you want to know what happened in Dothan, we got that coming up there. That's going to be airing on the app. Crockett Cup. Crockett Cup is going to be a special presentation on the app, future episodes of Power. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following this, CW is the place to be. Get the app. Go to the website. You want to be part of the Crockett Cup live in a person at the OC Theater in Texas. Joe, I'm horrible at pronouncing Texas place. Is it Forney or Forney?
It's Forney, the place for professional wrestling, which
There
is
we
what
go.
the Crockett Cup is, if you did not know.
Forney, Texas. That's
Yeah,
the place
I got
to
it in my
be.
road
All of this is available at NWALiveEvents.com, or just go to NationalWrestlingAlliance.com and you'll see it right there on the front page. And there's a live events as part of the banner up at the top. I say that also so that you can go to the shop, which is NationalWrestlingAlliance.com/shop, or just go to the website and click on shop and use live deals all the way up until April 1st. You get 25% off anything in there.
Anything. I got posters in there. I got event used turnbuckles. I got autograph stuff. I got this tracksuit like I'm wearing right here. I'm out of this one. Should I print this one again? We blow out of it every time I print it. It was supposed to be a thing, but I don't know.
Can we get a different colorway on it?
Yeah.
Yellow's just not my jam.
All right.
The Iron Claw is now, The Iron Claw is now available on demand, apparently. So you can watch that and see the Thrillbilly in action. Just look at that. And let's see, what else do we have to talk about? Tampa. Make sure you go to Tampa, also NWALiveEvents.com. That show is 2 days. NWA Power tapings, April 12th, April 13th. Also, we're coming back to Dothan for the Looks That Kill.
Whoa.
Saturday, December 14th. So make sure you're a part of that as well if you're in that
wrestling.
area. That's going to be good. I don't know. I feel like the only thing that can sum all of this up would be a moment of Sal.
The wise Mother Teresa once said, "Be faithful to the small things, for that's where your power lies." Small enough for you? Follow me.
I was so worried he was just going to walk off the ledge.
I was just thinking the same thing. It's like, what if he just walked into the water?
Also, you see what happens when people walk into the background? They get smaller. I'm not that small, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of Sal Rinauro, I just got a new book in the mail called Disappointing Affirmations right there by Dave Tarnowski. And I just wanted to read a fun, let's just open to a page. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about yourself. That's your job, and nobody does it better. There you go. That's a little words of encouragement for you. AT, I know you're very confident, so I try bring you down to the normal level of just self-hate that the rest of us feel.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, baby.
Got a lot of self-hate myself, but we ain't got to talk about that here.
Oh, we can turn this into therapy. I've got no problem with that. But it's 8:05. There's no time for that right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the NWA. Alex Taylor spent the night with us. I appreciate it greatly. You hung in there a lot longer than everybody usually does. You either hate us.
I don't know if I leave the show. I have fun. But I will say to all the fans, next NWA show you come to, bring some signs that say Jeremiah Plunkett, because he should be on the show.
I would agree with
argue that. Do love some Plunky.
AT, what are your socials so people can give you a follow and find all the amazing things that you're doing with your life?
Alex T902 on Instagram and Twitter.
Fantastic. I already follow you, it turns out. I already knew that, but still. Now other people can follow you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Taylor, the Southern Six, the trio of the future, and Alex Taylor, the man of the present.
Trio of the present, baby.
I like that. Because when you're hot, you're hot. And when you're not, well, please, everybody, enjoy your gravy cakes.